It took me some time to write down something, find the words, but to be honest, I wanted to come from God. When I was incarcerated, there were so many feelings, so much regret, remorse. Just, I couldn't explain it. And sometimes I still can't explain it. I'm not trying to justify myself. I just want to ask for forgiveness, ma'am. And I want to look at you, but I would like to ask for forgiveness for the families. So if you don't mind, be honest. From the bottom of my heart, I ask for forgiveness. I know I don't deserve it. I can't imagine all the nightmares. I can't imagine anything that you have felt for the past 15 months. But I'm sorry. I'm truly from the bottom of my heart. I was a lost person. I have found God, and made me realize how much I'm truly am lost. So I ask for forgiveness for all of you, for both families, for the whole community of Rockford. I ask for forgiveness. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All set? Okay. All right, well, Mr. Castillo, at this point, you are 25 years old, and you only have one prior misdemeanor on your record. And I know it's already been alluded to what happened in this particular case, which occurred back in June of last year, where you entered a home of people that you did not know. You got a knife from their kitchen, and then you went into their child's bedroom, where you proceeded to remove your pants and underwear and stabbed a visiting child who did not live in the home. You stabbed her repeatedly. And then you passed out, apparently because you were drunk or on drugs or both. I really don't know. This case is disturbing on so many levels. It's disturbing that you would go into these people's home that you didn't know, that you would arm yourself in their home, that you would almost kill a child who's only trying to sleep over with her friend. Your attorney's comment that you believe the world was ending makes it even more disturbing, in my opinion, because that means that if you think the world is ending, then you decide to engage in this behavior, and that's how you want to behave because the world is ending. I don't get it. I don't know that is something that anyone could really understand. And Mr. Castillo, no matter what I sentence you to, it is obvious to me from the victims in this case, from their point of view, that there is no sentence that is long enough. Nothing I do, no matter if I go to the top of the guidelines, sentence you to 1,000,000 years, there's no sentence to them that's going to be long enough. What you engaged in was just what comes to mind is a real life horror movie or horror show where you're stabbing this child. It's just by the grace of God that she wasn't killed. But this is something that she's going to have to live with for the rest of her life. Her parents are going to have to live with this for the rest of their life. Her friend who invited her to sleep over has to live with this as well. So there's just this cascade of this domino effect of your actions on this particular occasion, which interrupted and probably in some respects ruined the peace of mind of this child, of her friend, of this family whose home you invaded, as well as the community at large. This act, or these actions, there's not really one act, it's several acts that all build up to what resulted in this case that you're here to be sentenced for today. I appreciate the victim's comments. I appreciate Mr. Timmer's restraint in not engaging in deadly force, which, as he stated, would have been within his purview to do. I appreciate the comments of this victim that you stabbed, of her stepfather, who's also eloquently explained the effect that this case has had on his stepdaughter, which again, I don't even know how you put any of these things into words, because it's just inexplicable, it's tragic. And having said all of that, Mr. Castillo, your guidelines for the assault with intent to murder are 135 to 225 months. For the home invasion, they're 51 to 85 months. And for the criminal sexual conduct second degree, they're 7 to 23 months. What I am going to do is sentence you at the top of the guidelines. I don't believe sentencing you at the bottom of the guidelines is appropriate, nor do I believe that throwing you in prison and throwing away the key is necessarily the correct approach either, given the fact that you are only 25 years old. So because of all of that, what I am going to do is sentence you to 225 months to 40 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections for the assault with intent to murder charge, 7 to 20 years for the home invasion first, and for the criminal sexual conduct second degree, I'm sentencing you to 1.5 to 5 years, and there's also requirements that you comply with the Sex Offender Registration Act with respect to that charge. You will receive credit for 530 days that you've already served. These sentences will run concurrently with each other. I'm ordering restitution. I didn't get a request or amount of restitution, but in the event that there is some requested, I'm ordering $0 to both families involved in this case. And should there be a restitution hearing where there's restitution involved, then I'll make that determination at that time. There's also a $60 DNA fee, $204 state minimum cost, $130 crime victim rights assessment, $1,000 in court costs that you'll be responsible for. And Mr. Castillo, you do have 42 days to appeal your sentence, and if you'd like a court-appointed attorney to represent you in an appeal, you have 42 days to make that request. And I do hope that this provides just another block or another stepping stone towards healing for the community and for these victims, and you too, Mr. Castillo. All right, thank you.
Is it okay if I can say one last thing?
No, it isn't. We're all set. Thank you.
God bless everybody. Sorry.
All right, thank you.